Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka is decrying the lack of political goodwill by the Kenya Kwanza regime to implement the National Dialogue Committee NADCO report. Speaking at this SKM Center in Nairobi, Kalonzo accused the William Ruto-led government of delaying the reconstitution of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. As Kevin Wachira reports, the Wiper Party leader argues that the failure to reconstitute the IEBC is denying Kenyans their sovereign right to recall rogue leaders.
Barely a year after Parliament adopted the National Dialogue Committee NADCO report, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka is now questioning the government's goodwill in implementing the recommendations of the report. The report, whose implementation was suspended by the High Court, recommended policy reforms on the reconstitution of Electoral Agency IEBC, as well as intervals within which delimitation of boundaries should be done. According to Kalonzo, the implementation hurdles emerging from the courts were state-sponsored.
We now know there's even, again, state-sponsored appeal to the higher courts. The Kenya Kwanza regime is clawing back and putting the country on a dangerous trajectory. They are determined to violate the NADCO agreement and the proposed constitutional and legal instruments agreed.
In addition to recommendations on IEBC and delimitation of boundaries, the NADCO report also recommended the appointment of a panel of experts who would evaluate the 2022 electoral process and a mechanism for evaluating future elections.
The regime is already breaching the Constitution by failing to meet constitutional deadlines for boundary delimitation. We are already facing, ladies and gentlemen, a constitutional crisis.
Further, the report tackled the cost of living, implementation of two-thirds gender rule, and promoting national unity and inclusivity in public appointments. The Wiper Party committed to exerting pressure on the government to implement the report.
The NADCO agreement has not been implemented. The few concessions on the cost of living have not even been honored. The matters relating to electoral justice have not been implemented, including evaluation of the 2022 election outcomes.
The Wiper Party leader has also reiterated the need to make public the details of the cancellation of the Adani deals. Gishoke Wachira, Legends Edition.